murder case. In a fresh development in this murder case, the statements of two of Shraddha's friends have now been recorded. They said that Shraddha and Aftab used to fight a lot and that there were attempts made to mediate between the two. Aftab underwent a psychoanalysis test at FSL Rohini yesterday. A team of psychology experts interacted with Aftab at length to understand his line of thoughts, and his behavior was also closely studied. In the second half, the polygraph test began. This is where Aftab was attached to a monitor as well during the test. Experts interrogated Aftab on the lines of a questionnaire that was prepared by the police. The polygraph test may be conducted again today. Beyond this, Aftab's police custody is slated to end tomorrow, and he's likely to undergo a narco test soon. That, of course, could be under the judicial custody, which will now take over once the police custody ends of Aftab Poonawalla. For more details, let's quickly go across to our correspondent Nikhil Lakhwani, who's joining me live from New Delhi. Nikhil, first of all, let's start by the polygraph test. What has been the contribution of the polygraph test as you're learning from your sources? If you could share any details with us in terms of, has the polygraph test been able to throw more light on those aspects which the Delhi police was looking to find out clues for through this test?
Well, Akansha, the polygraph test so far stands incomplete. Yesterday, it was started at about 6 p.m., 6:30 p.m. Post 6 p.m. is what we have been told. The polygraph test was conducted on accused Aftab Poonawalla in the FSL lab in the district Rohini of the national capital. But because he was, feeling feverish and he was coughing at that moment, this is the reason why the test was hampered, and hence it was decided that next day will be given, a next fresh date, in fact, so to say, will be given for the completion of the polygraph test. And today as well, we have spoken to a number of people in the FSL lab. They have been saying that they are well prepared for the completion of the process, but it is on the Delhi police. They have to get the vitals checked of the accused Aftab Poonawalla. Once everything and in perspective to his health, if everything remains okay, then they will conclude the conduction of the polygraph test. But yesterday, few hours of the questioning took place, but so far it stands incomplete. And once the polygraph test is completed, Akansha, then the preparations will be, done for the conduction of the narco test. Remember, tomorrow he is expected to be produced in the court of law, as his police custody is going to end tomorrow. So it is also crucial as to how many days of further custody will be sought by the Delhi police for Aftab Poonawalla in the court. But so far, as you have mentioned about the statements as well, yes, there are multiple teams of the Delhi police who are simultaneously working in different states, including Maharashtra, Uttarakhand and Himachal. At the same time, they are recording these statements, and yes, the facts are coming out with each passing day. Remember yesterday as well, a fresh letter which was written by the deceased person.
It's interesting that you're talking about those facts now coming to the fore. Having said that, we just informed our viewers about two very crucial statements that were recorded of Aftab and Shraddha's friends as well. How significant have been these statements? If you could take us through what details have emerged after those statements were recorded.
Well, Akansha, that's exactly what I was coming to. So far, the statements are being recorded, and the Delhi police is in the process of recording more statements. So the lines, the dots which are being connected is a part of the investigation. Once each and every, prospect is completed by the Delhi police, and then only they will come out to a particular conclusion. But each side have their own story, and yes, as you have rightly mentioned, that the fresh two statements which were recorded recently, they clearly suggest the fact that both the duo who were living together as a live-in partner in the national capital Delhi, in the Chhatarpur Pahadi area, they used to fight very often. And earlier as well, there have been situations when both the persons who were living together have been in the dirty fight as well. And the same has been mentioned by the live-in partner of Aftab Poonawalla, who is now no more, Shraddha Walkar. She also wrote a letter in the year 2020 mentioning that how threatened she has been feeling from her partner, and he has also threatened to kill him and cut him into pieces. So each and every statement is being recorded.
Right.
All those who were in touch with or who were acquainted with the duo who were living together in the national capital. So once everything is completed, then only the Delhi police will, come out as a conclusion, and they will produce the case strongly in the court of law. Back to you, Akansha.
All right. Many thanks to you, Nikhil, for bringing in all those details. Remember, a lot of facts are not adding up still, and that's why the police continues to investigate, record statements. Here's also hoping that the polygraphy test will also be able to give some important crucial leads to the police. On that note, it's time to slip into a quick break.